Hi guys, my name's Dan and I'm really excited to be walking you through the sales and marketing plan for this Herbalife opportunity. If you're watching this video, then I'm assuming either somebody's shared it with you because they believe this is a great opportunity for you and something you could be great at, or you've actually just got started and you want to learn how the business works and how we make money through this opportunity. So before I get started, I just want to quickly go through this quick income disclaimer. Everything you're going to see here is absolutely real. All I want to let you know is that there's going to be some big incomes, and that means there's some big work and commitment behind it. It is possible. So as you watch it, just know that if you're excited to do it, you've got to just engage and do the work. Okay. So first and foremost, our business is driven by results. Now, when I started Herbalife, I have zero nutritional qualifications. I wasn't into fitness. In fact, this is where I started. Okay, I was someone that had my own businesses. I was already pretty successful in business, but I generally struggled in life. I definitely struggled with my health. Okay, but all they told me was just follow the plan, and we will show you a way to success. And use the products. Take the products like your financial future depends on it. And when I got these kind of results, I thought, wow, if it can do this for me, what can it do for other people? So straight away, my belief went through the roof. Now, growing up, I was very fortunate to travel with a man called Tony Robbins. And as I said, I've been successful in money. This is like the wheel of life. And I think many of us, we're good at some things and maybe we struggle with other things. And for me, I was pretty good at business. I was pretty business focused and money focused, and I worked really hard and I was able to make some money, but I struggled with so many other areas in this wheel. So I struggled with my physical health. I struggled in relationships. And I wasn't really into personal growth. I struggled emotionally. I was very more angry and frustrated. And what I learned through one of my mentors, through Tony Robbins, is the fastest route to success is to model somebody and to find a mentor and follow a proven plan. And so I was very inspired by Tony because, he excelled in all of these areas. But I also got introduced to my mentor in Herbalife, who's this man, Doran Andre. And I was blown away by, how he looked and how happy he was and what a lovely guy this guy was. And in the picture where you can see his body, he's 52 years old in that picture. He just sold the house on the left with a swimming pool for $24.9 million. You can see him earning $1 million here in a month. This is him with his family, and the bottom picture is him coming to visit us in the UK and some of the team. So when I met Doran and I saw that he had achieved all this through Herbalife, I thought, if he's willing to teach me, I will be a great student and learn and apply it, so that I can create that wheel of life. And I'm very glad to say that where I am today, I'm living a much more happy, healthier, and active lifestyle. These are my cars. This is my family now. I'm happily married with a beautiful wife. My son, who's just now 15 months old. We travel around the world. I mean, I'm getting to show him an incredible life, and I'm so grateful. He was in Mauritius with us last year. He's coming to Miami with us next month. We've just got back from Spain. This is my second home that I had in Spain. And we're literally living an incredible life. And the friends and family that we've made, I say friends and family because, they started off as friends and have become like family. And this is some of the team. We travel around the world. The middle picture is us all in Madrid at a Herbalife event. We get free holidays. I'm going to talk to you more about that later on in the presentation. The bottom picture is in Greece. And, a lot of my team come with us in Greece. And as you can see, this is Doran when he came over to the UK. We're all working out together. And as you're going to see through this, if you're watching this presentation, you're going to have the same access to me and to Doran as you join the business. So it's really incredible. So you're going to see this is our Herbalife marketing plan. This is how we make our money. Okay, so I want you to be taking notes through this because there's a lot to take in, and I just want you to take notes and get an idea of what's possible, and then you can obviously review this presentation over and over again. When I got first shown this presentation, I watched it about 7 times. Okay, so we have a marketing plan, and your position determines your pay. So unlike a normal business or a normal job, you don't have to take somebody's position. You don't have to. You don't need to wait for the manager above you to quit or anything like that. There's unlimited availability at every position. Okay, you decide your worth. So there's a payment at each position. So once you get to that position, that means you're earning a certain amount of money, and you decide your worth, and you decide decide how fast or how slow you go. It's completely up to you. It's an open marketing plan for everybody. So just to share with you my journey before I get into the nuts and bolts of everything. In the first month, I hit the supervisor position and I made 4,000 profit in 9 days, right? So wherever you are today, just think it's possible to make 4,000 profit in 9 days. Okay. Again, I'm not somebody that has any formal education with nutrition or anything like that. So, I knew nothing. I literally just followed the plan of this business. I hit the Get team in my first 6 months, where I was earning £6,000 to £8,000 per month, and that was predominantly passive income. In my 11th month, I hit the Mill team at £12,000 a month, and that's passive income. And in my first 3 years, I made over £500,000 in profit. Okay, all real, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I've gone faster than many and not as fast as some. I've got to tell you now, today, it's never been easier. And we've got so many resources now available. Depending on who you are and where you are watching this presentation, anything is possible for you, okay? But again, just to say there's hard work behind that. So wherever you are today, think about turning everything into an opportunity. If you're watching this, I just want you to get right now that you have an opportunity to change your circumstance, okay? We say the decisions you make determine your destiny. So wherever problem there is in your life, look at where the opportunity is and how you can use this, and have an attitude of gratitude, because the person sharing this opportunity with you right now, you now have a means to change your life and create whatever life you want. So as I said, our business is results driven. So the first thing is you've got to get on a product and get your results. But we're in the health business. So although I'm going to talk to you about money in this presentation, how you can make money to change your life, really, we're promoting good health and changing people's lives and helping people be healthier and happier. So the first thing you do is, once you get results, it's natural when you believe in the product, you're going to share it with the people that you care about most. So for me, this is my wife. She started off very petite, but once she got pregnant, a baby was 10 pounds, was born 10 pounds. So we had a very big baby. She struggled to lose the baby weight. And through the products you can see now, this is her on the right. In incredible shape and as a yummy mummy. Now, I've got to tell you, mums are a core market for us right now, because mums, once they have their baby, many of them don't want to go back to work, so they're looking for work from home businesses and how they can build an income around their family. And also, many of them want to lose the baby weight, so this is a great opportunity. So if you're looking at this as a mum, or loads of mums, this is a great opportunity for you. Then my brother, and you can see in this picture, he was actually on the left an amateur boxer. So growing up, I was always the fat brother and he was the skinny brother. I struggled to lose weight and he struggled to gain weight. But he thought it was all about fitness. And at first, it's quite funny. He wasn't really interested when I started with Herbalife. But once he saw my results, both with my body and with the business, he thought he'll give it a go. And as you can see here in the middle picture, he's training less, but his body's in much better shape. And this is something that he struggled to gain muscle his whole life. So it's not just for weight loss, it's also healthy nutrition. So it's for healthy weight gain, okay? And now he's gone on to build a very big business within Herbalife himself, which is great because we get to win as a family. So I'm going to show you a simple plan of how to make £19,500 per month, okay? And again, just take it in conceptually. There's many ways you're going to get this. Take notes so it makes sense. So we're going to say, right, our business is about how you can improve your health and how you can improve your wealth. So as you're going to start this journey for yourself, think, could you share this opportunity with 5 people over the course of 1 year? So could you think of 5 people that either want to improve their health or that want to earn more money, okay, that they could do with earning some extra money, or just generally into business and want to earn a lot of money, okay? So over the course of 1 year, you introduce 5 people. Now, over that course, you're going to teach them, like we're teaching you, could they introduce and recommend 5 people who want to improve their health and wealth? So by year 2, that becomes 25 people, as those people introduce people. And the 3rd year becomes 125, and the 4th year, 625, and in the 5th year, 780. Now, what I want to say, it's easier to get 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of your own. So you see, in this example, you're leveraging other people's efforts and who they know. Now, the average customer uses £100. This is really conservative because I think many people, especially where I'm based in London, use a lot more than £100. But let's say the average customer uses £100. They then share it, as you've seen what I've done, with their friends and family. okay? And my mum and dad are also on the products, are 70 years old, and they're also in the business as well. So that would make the total of £500 per month. Now remember, this is a nutritional product. It gets eaten. It's a consumable product. So they're eating more every month, right? Because if they like the product and they see the benefits, then they're going to keep buying it because they're going to eat it and it's going to run out and they're going to need more. So if we take the 780 people times the £500 of consumption per month, that makes 390,000 of business done per month. Now the Herbalife compensation plan pays out as follows. Supervisor 5%, Get Team 7%, Meal Team 9%, and Press Team 11%. Okay, don't worry what it means too much, we're going to go through that. But if we just conservatively take the supervisor at 5% times 390,000, that gives you a total of £19,500 per month. Now, I just want you to imagine, I don't know where you are, where you're sitting watching this presentation, but you now have an opportunity to earn 19,500. It's literally that simple. Requires you to be consistent and do some work, but it's literally that simple as long as you take the first steps. So hopefully you're excited. As I said, you've got to do the work, but just imagine where your life could be if you follow these processes. So a little bit about Herbalife, just to give you a confidence, right? We're not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is the #1 nutritional company in the world. So we've been going over 38 years. We were started in 1980. We're listed on the New York Stock Exchange, which puts us in the top companies around the world. You have to be invited to be on there. We have over 4 million independent members. So 4 million people that have actually registered. We've got many more customers, right? Okay, but 4 million people that have registered as members in 95 different countries. We're a member of over 40 selling associations, direct selling associations. We're the only direct selling company with a gold standard where everything is guaranteed. We will refund everything as a company. So everybody's protected completely. And we done gross sales of $8 billion in 2016. And that's a B for billion, yeah, not million. So it's absolute juggernaut of a company. From a product point of view, we've got the very best nutritional products in the world, both for weight loss, weight gain, and fitness, and actually skincare. Right? Here are 5 awards we've won just now in 2018 with men's fitness and women's fitness. We've actually just won a 6th one that's not on here, which is for tasting product. We're trusted by Informed Sports, which is the biggest authority in sports nutrition. We're the only nutritional company with a Nobel Prize winner. And he actually made this #1 drug at the minute in the Western world is aspirin, right? It thins the blood and stops people from having a heart attack. He made this product called Nightworks. It puts nitric oxide back in the body and it opens the capillaries to help the blood flow and stop people from having a heart attack. And it's a lot better and healthier than aspirin. And as you can see here, we've got a number of top professionals using the products. Obviously, nutrition is key for them. So with our fitness range, we've had 77 Olympians use the products at the last Olympics. We've also gone on to make products with Cristiano Ronaldo, which is unbelievable. And we've got many champions around the world use Herbalife products, right? So if you want to see the credibility of it, just think it's the fitness products specifically are used by champions. So you've got Heather Jackson, who's a 3-time world champion triathlete. You've got Virat Kohli, who's the best cricketer in the world. And then you've got Miss USA, who just used it just for shaping up. So there's an opportunity for everybody to use these products. And again, another core market for us is just multivitamins and fish oils and stuff like that that's for everyday health. And then we've got a whole skincare range with 7-day clinically proven results and everything sulfate-free and paraben-free. So there's another huge market there. So if you're a beauty therapist or, and again, we're huge with the female market, and there's another massive opportunity there. So we have a number of ways of promoting our business. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of them. And what I'd suggest is just get an idea of what you feel is going to work best for you and then speak to the person who showed you this. This is the way we started with, which we call this like a healthy Starbucks, but essentially they're fixed location coffee shop style units where we bring people in and we teach them about health, nutrition, we take their stats, we create a community and we do a lot of trainings there, and it's I mean, it's actually took off. We opened our first one in London in 2013, and now within our group we have 35 spread across London, some in Australia and some in LA. So it's a great opportunity, and depending on what country you're looking at this in or where you're based, it's still a massive opportunity to open a fixed location, and then people see four walls, and it's a proper business. As a byproduct of that, and in addition to that, we've also got group fitness opportunities. So again, if you're looking at this, whether you're a PT or you're into fitness, or you're just someone who really enjoys training, or you're someone who doesn't enjoy training at all but wants to be healthier, this is a great opportunity. We started this. We now have 25 of these fitness clubs, and in each fit club, we have anywhere between 100 and 200 people in any one club. So it's a great opportunity to promote the product, to create a community, for people to make friends, and it's really easy. And we promote these for free, by the way, so anybody can attend, and it grows really fast, and it's a great thing to do. It's great to go hand in hand with one of the nutrition clubs, like the coffee shop style locations. Now, this is another massive thing that's really just only launched about 3 or 4 months ago, and this is a game changer in our business, and this is why there's never been a better time than now. We now have an online opportunity where everybody who registers has their free online shop, and it's literally like an Amazon-style shop where you can send people to, they can look at the products, they can buy what they want, you can promote packages, and they can check out. And literally everything is automated by Herbalife. You do nothing. You could send 100 people there a day and you wouldn't need to do any work. It would just send you notifications that it collects their email addresses. So you collect data that you can then talk to your people and do certain things to support your customers online. But you can literally handle unlimited amount of people. So you just see orders coming in every day as you send people there. So this is a huge opportunity for people that have got a full-time job or find it difficult to find extra time. You can literally just send people to the shop and it does it for you. Where this is really blowing up is with social media influencers and people with big followings on Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat and all that kind of stuff. And what we're finding is that now a lot of celebrities are coming into the business because they're getting great results from the product and they're sharing their journey, and they have an opportunity to help so many people and also monetize their following just from sharing their journey. So here's an example of again, we've touched on it, is a girl that's pregnant. And this girl has like 2 million followers on Instagram. So she's come into this business, and it's a great opportunity for her to reach many people, spread the message of health and wellness, and then monetize that and create a huge revenue stream, a huge income stream coming in. So this is a great market. So if you're looking at this and you have a social media following, you have a database, it's a great opportunity to share these products with those people and help more people. And again, everything is results driven. So the biggest thing is that you're getting your own results yourself. You're sharing the journey, your journey authentically, because people buy from people that they don't just buy ideas. So it's important that you're on the journey yourself and you use yourself as your own business card. And I got to tell you, we're helping many people around the world, and it doesn't matter what size, shape, age, everybody. It doesn't matter if they go to the gym or don't go to the gym. We can help anybody. So hopefully now, as you're looking at this, like you're feeling like me when I saw this and I thought, wow, possibilities are endless. So I want to get you back to dreaming big. And maybe you've been through some hard times in life and you've been knocked a little bit. I want to get you back to dreaming like whatever's possible. Other people are living a great, incredible life, so why not you? Okay, and we're going to show you now. I want you to dream big but plan small, because it's great. Firstly, you can only go where you imagine, where you can believe is possible, but you've got to put small steps in place so that you can achieve what you want. And we're going to give you an action plan to get there. So as I said, everything is done with a Herbalife marketing plan, and the position determines your pay and your pay determines your lifestyle. Okay, so all you've got to do is circle, or again, if you're making notes, or write down where you want to get to in this success plan, and we're going to show you how to get there. Now, firstly, everybody starts as a member, as I said, and the average member has 2 to 3 customers and earns on average £500 per month. The next pinnacle position is the supervisor position, which on average people earn £500 to £2,500 per month. That can be more or less. You know, for me, you saw in my example, I earn over £5,000 as a supervisor, but this is just as an average. And you've got on average 10 to 15 customers. World team is £1,000 to £5,000 per month, 15 to 25 customers. The Get team, £2,000 to £8,000 per month. Mill team, £4,000 to £15,000 per month, and President's team, £15,000 to £100,000 per month. Now you'll notice at the top three, it says 20 to 25 customers, and that's generally because you build a team here, and a lot of this becomes the passive income from your team, which we're going to go through in a minute. So the bigger the team, you know, the easier it is to earn the higher incomes. But I just want you to either circle if you've got your worksheet, or if you're making notes, just write down the position that you want to get to, that you're committed to getting to, and then we can work a plan with you to get there. Okay, so it may be that you want to earn an extra £500 per month right now, and that would help you with your mortgage or your rent, or get you an extra holiday a year, or change your car. Or it might be that you're looking for the bigger income streams, you're looking, you know, to set up your own business, or to leave your job, or just to have financial freedom. So you decide, and we're all about helping you get what you want. So it's very important that you get clear on what you want so we can help you get there. So let me walk you through how we get paid. So as I said, everybody starts as a member. So to start, if you haven't already started, if you remember watching this, then this is sort of straightforward. You can show how you make your money. If you're looking at this as an opportunity, then to become a member is a one-off fee to get your member pack of £38. And it's not a monthly fee. It's not, you don't have to do minimum orders. It's just a one-off fee of £38, and that's guaranteed. You can get a refund if you change your mind, okay? Now, for that £38, you get some product, but you also get a 25% discount rate. Because we're going to be talking business in this presentation, the retail profit and discount rate is the same thing. So just as I walk through the numbers, just know that it's a discount off of your products. So you'll get your 25% off your products, or if you're selling the products, it's a 25% profit margin, okay? Now, as you share the products with people, this is a common place where people go in their first month, is the 500 volume points. And as I showed you in the cluster, you get your friends and family or a couple of people introduced to the product, and then your profit margin jumps up to 35%. Now, these are really healthy profit margins in business, by the way, okay? Now, then you get a wholesale profit, because Herbalife will pay out the difference between wherever you are and wherever anybody you introduce to the business is underneath you. So if you introduce your friend and they become a member at 25% and you're at 35%, you'll get 10% off of everything they do. You'll get a difference. The next level is the success builder. So this is great if you're organizing like a launch party, or like we call it a shake party, or a skincare party, an introduction party. If you do 1,000 volume points in one order, or if you do 2,500 over the course of 3 months. So a volume point is roughly equivalent to a dollar value. Okay, so 1,000 volume points, like $1,000. It would work out in this case about £700, because the 42% is introduced. So roughly, if you did 1,000 volume points to launch your business, you'd get a 42% discount on that. Now, the real pinnacle is the supervisor that opens up all 7 income streams of the marketing plan. Okay, so first and foremost, you jump up to a 55% retail profit, or a 50% discount. So you're firstly getting your products half price, but also as you're selling the products, you're getting paid double here than what you're doing, you know, as a member. So you literally imagine doubling your pay, right? Just think when the last time somebody offered you double pay for what you're doing, or doubled your salary. Okay, so for every person you sell a £100 package to, here you get a member pack. You'll get at the member level, you're getting £25, and at the supervisor, you're now making £50. Okay, so imagine how that scales out when you have multiple customers, and it goes on and on. So that's huge. Your wholesale profit jumps up to 8 to 25%. So again, Herbalife will pay out the difference from where you're at 50% and anybody who you've introduced. So if you have a senior consultant at 35%, they'll pay you an extra 15%, okay? This is now where the big money really kicks in. This is royalty overrides. Now, we're one of the very few businesses that pay royalties, okay? So you think music artists, they get paid a royalty when they make a song, and then they get paid a royalty every time it gets paid. And that's why they make so much money. Well, in Herbalife, what royalty is, or passive income, is when you do the work once and you get paid afterwards every time that thing takes place. So in Herbalife basically reward us for training other people to do what we do and making them successful. So let's use this as a live example. This is actually, pretend this is you, but this is actually, the example I'm going to work through is actually happened in my business last month. So you introduced somebody called Rebecca. Okay, so you share this opportunity with Rebecca just to be healthier, an opportunity to make money. And Rebecca, in 1 month of business, she does $10,000 worth of business, 10,000 boiling points. So she's got customers that equates to $10,000. But over the course of time, she's introduced Kaylee, and Kaylee's also been successful with the business. She's doing 8,800. She's introduced James, who's doing $12,000 worth of business, and James introduced Dell, who's doing 3,989 in business in that month. So Herbalife will pay you 5% royalty on everything that Rebecca does. Okay, so you get 5% on Rebecca, which is £502. You also get 5% on what Kaylee does. You get 5% on what James does, and you get 5% on what Dale does. Okay, so that equates to £1,748. Now, let me just explain this. Herbalife pay you the 5% on 3 lines. So Rebecca would be your first line, the first person you introduce. But obviously Rebecca's doing this business for herself. So she's gone and met Kaylee and James, and she's introduced them. So that's her first line, and it's your second line. And James has introduced Dale, and that would become James's first line, Rebecca's second line, but your third line. Okay, so you get paid on 3 lines for everything. Now, you only know Rebecca, you don't know James, you don't know Kaylee, and you don't know Dale. Now, I've only used an example of 3 people here underneath Rebecca, but Rebecca has actually introduced 200 people on her first line. Okay, so this is a small example. James has introduced something like 40 people on his first line. So these guys have huge businesses already, so they're very grateful they've been introduced to the business anyway, right? So they're making their own money with this business, and they're helping many, many, many people. But as a result of just introducing Rebecca, you've made £1,748. Now, here's something to think about. You've only introduced one person. How many Rebeccas could you find over the course of 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? Okay, could you at some point in time find 10 people like Rebecca? So if you had 10 Rebeccas, that would equate to £17,480 per month. And by the way, it's more than that. Okay, but that's just to show you an example. So that's royalties on 3 lines, just so you get that. So as many people as introduced on the first line, as many people as introduced on second and third, you're going to get 5% at the supervisor level on all of that. Now, where the money jumps up significantly is the production bonus. Okay, so as you grow a bigger business, you get yet another revenue stream, and that kicks in at the Get team, Mill team, and Pres team. So you might have seen those positions in the marketing plan, which we showed you before. So at the Get team, you get an additional production bonus, which is 2% on everybody 3 lines, and then all the way down to the bottom. So that would be, for instance, on Rebecca, or in this scenario, it would be 7%, 7%, 7% on those 3 lines, and then 2% on everybody down. Now, at the time of recording this, my business goes 12 lines deep, okay? And it goes on forever. It goes bigger and bigger and bigger. So that turns into a huge amount of money, okay? At the Mill team, instead of the 2%, we get 4%, 4%, 4%, all the way down. So said differently, on the 3 lines, it's 9%, 9%, 9%, and then 4% all the way down to the bottom. Because obviously you add in the 5% royalty, okay? And at the Pres team, that jumps up to 6%. So that becomes 11%, 11%, 11%, and then 6% all the way down to infinity. So you literally can earn on everybody that's ever introduced to your business, right? How incredible is that? Imagine, for whatever you've done in business or in work, if you introduce somebody or help somebody and you then earn off of what they did, their success for the rest of your life, where would you be right now? Okay, and this is the opportunity you now have today. We also get free vacations. Now, when I came into this business, I'm always someone who's into a lifestyle business and living like a nice lifestyle, going on nice holidays. Holidays is a big thing for me. I love to travel. When I first heard about the free vacations, I thought, yeah, you know what, they give us like free holidays to Butlins. Okay, I thought it would be like a cheap weekend away. I've got to tell you, they give you 5-star holidays, type of holidays that literally millionaires go on. So I'm going to go into that in more detail. The worldwide bonus. So Herbalife, we hold an event once a year in all different places around the world. This year it was in LA, and next year it's in Singapore. And it's literally like an Oscars. and they take 1% of the company turnover. So it was $8 billion. So they take 80 million and they give it away as a bonus to the top 400 performers in the company. And those bonuses range anywhere from 50,000 as a bonus to 2.5 million. Okay, just to say thank you so much for all the people that you're helping, both from a business point of view and the lives we're impacting. Okay, so just imagine, and anybody can get there. There's literally people that have been in the business for over 30 years that are picking up those bonuses, and there's people that have been in the business for 3 years that are picking up those bonuses. So guys, I've got to tell you, wherever you're looking at this, it's open to you, it's open to everybody. And then also there's a President's Council bonus, which is another bonus on top. So let's talk about the holidays, okay? So each of the holidays, they said, last year we went to Mauritius, this year we're going to Tenerife and Lowe's Hotel. They pay for everything. They pay for the flights, they pay for the accommodation. We get gifts in the room. You go with all the Herbalife people. Your whole team can go with you, okay? The qualification is open to everybody, supervisor and above. So that's why it's important. But literally we go away as like one big team and we party together, and it's just an unbelievable holiday. Now, they give it to you not just for you, but it's open for 2 people. So if you have a partner, it's for you and your husband or wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend. And if you're single, you can take a friend, or you can take one of your parents, or whatever the case may be. But each holiday on average is worth anywhere from £3,000 to £3,500 per person. So you think for a couple, it's like a £7,000 holiday. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And they literally go to so many exotic places in the world. So, if you're here thinking, I'd like to earn more money to have a great holiday, a great lifestyle, they'll even give you the lifestyle as well. So, so you can make the money and save it and have the free holiday. Okay, so let's sort of talk about how we can really get you started and where this is really going to make a difference for you and how you can start living this way. So there's 3 factors to success in our business. The first is the products. Now, I've got to tell you, everyone has the same products, right? We've got the same opportunity to buy at the same price. Everybody has the same products. There's not one special product for me and one special product for you. And maybe my products work better than your products. The products get results. They're award-winning products. They're used by the very best athletes in the world. They help people from obese people lose loads of weight to skinny people gain healthy weight. The products are incredible. So you've got to just believe in the products. They're the star of the show. That's why the company's been going 38 years and been going so strong. The marketing plan. The marketing plan is the same marketing plan for everybody. Everybody starts as a member. It's an open invitation to get to whatever level you want. It's the same marketing plan for everybody. It's the same pay. You get to that level, you earn that pay. You decide your worth. It's open for you. You just got to play the game of Herbalife and walk up the marketing plan. So the one deciding factor is you. You decide how much of you're going to commit to this, how fast you want to go or how slow you want to go. Do you want to do it part-time? Do you want to do it full-time? Do you want to be very committed? Do you want to be only part committed? It's entirely up to you, and that's going to determine the results that you get. So as you're looking at this, one thing I really want to encourage you guys to do is decide to get to the supervisor position as soon as possible. Okay, it's not important how you get there, it's important that you get there. Okay, because that's where you start to get the 50%, that's where you start to really earn money, the products become very cheap, a lot cheaper, and you open up the whole marketing plan and all the revenue streams that are possible. So how you get to supervisor, you need to achieve 4,000 volume points. Now that can be done in 1 month, it can be done in 3 to 12 months, and it can be done by having other people working with you. So a very simple way of doing it, just if I said that, you wanted to launch your business and you wanted to do 1,000 volume points as some inventory, some stock, to host a couple of launch parties with friends and family and to use the product yourself, and you introduced 3 other people and they said they wanted to do the same thing, that's if everyone did 1,000 volume points, then that's 4,000 volume points, because you benefit as well from the people that you introduce. Okay, so you can, like I said, it's 1% of 100 people's efforts, not solely 100% of your own. You could be looking at this as I did, and I saw this as a business opportunity, and I just invested the 4,000 myself, and I said, hey, I'm starting a business. The money makes sense, I'm going to do that. Or you can go slowly, month by month, 200, 500 at a time, and by default, just from using the product, by the end of the year, you'd get to the supervisor level. But my encouragement is that you get there sooner rather than later, because it's a lot more fun. The products taste better at 50%, and it's a lot more fun to make money from the get-go. So as you're looking at this, think about, 99% of the population control 1% of the wealth. Okay, so we want to think like the 1% that control the 99% of the wealth. And I want to encourage you to get outside your comfort zone. Everything you want, if you're looking at this presentation and you've just started this business, or you're looking at it as an opportunity, everything you want lies outside of your comfort zone. If it was in your comfort zone, you'd have it already, because you'd be doing it right now. And most people live in their comfort zone and they settle for a mediocre life. And I want to encourage you, if you're looking at this presentation, dare to dream again. Okay, think, why not you? It's happened. We've changed. Herbalife has made more millionaires than any other business in the world. Why not you? Why not? And it doesn't, you don't have to even think so big if that's not you. If you're just thinking, hey, where I am at the minute, I'd like to make an extra £500 or $500 or 500 euros. Great. Let's start there. But get yourself in the best shape of your life. Start studying success and start being excited about what's possible. Start thinking, what if the sky was the limit? What if, this is possible? And I can guarantee, if you just try, you will succeed. You will see that there's a way to do it. And we have a support structure here that can help you. So, most people spend their life just surviving. Okay. They literally get up and go to work and earn a living just to survive. I want to encourage you to thrive. Okay. It takes the same time. We have the same 24 hours in a day as anybody else. So why not focus on thriving, rather than just surviving? And I've got to tell you, for everything that I've learned and studied with my mentors, it's 80% psychology, okay? And only 20% mechanics. So it's just the psychology and the belief of that you can do it, and I believe that you can. And if you're looking at this presentation, whoever showed you this presentation also believes you can. So I want to encourage you to think like the 1%, okay? You saw that I was very fortunate to travel with Tony Robbins, but Richard Branson, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Robert Kiyosaki, these guys are all advocates of this type of business, which is multi-level marketing. So you might hear people, you might be looking at this like I was, thinking, is this a pyramid? This is a very legitimate business called multi-level marketing, and it's the business that really the most successful people really are using and understanding. And this is somebody who also changed my life when I read this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's written by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki, who's a huge advocate of network marketing and multi-level marketing. And he said, and for me learning from him how to think how rich people think versus how poor people think, And so, and as he said, the richest people in the world look for how to build networks while everyone else looks for work, okay? Bill Gates said, if I was given a chance to start all over again, I'd choose network marketing. Okay, so I want you to really think about why these guys would say that, because this is really the best opportunity. So wherever you are now, somebody shared this opportunity with you. Dream big. Okay, the sky is the limit for you, and it's only limited by your own imagination and your own hard work. Okay, so if you can see it's possible, and we want to stretch your imagination so that you can see more, so you dare to do more and then become more. And as Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. In life, you're confined only by the rules that you set yourself. Okay, the same thing that protects you also imprisons you. So we want to break down those rules and really just try. And this is one of the biggest things that I was taught. It's called the success cycle. Okay, and as humans, we all have unlimited potential. If you look around, you've seen so many people achieve so much. We know the rags to riches story. We've seen people literally, Mark Zuckerberg start with nothing and in, 6 years become a multi-billionaire with Facebook. Okay, so we have unlimited potential. But it all starts with our belief and our attitude and how open we are and how much we dare to actually believe in what's possible. And if your belief is low, or you've got a bad attitude, just ask yourself, how much potential do you tap into, a little or a lot? I would say a little. And when you use little potential, do you take big or small action? When you take small action, what kind of results do you get? And when you don't get many results, you don't get much results, where does your belief go, up or down? And that's a cycle for failure. But if your belief is big, how much potential do you tap into? And when you tap into a lot of potential, what kind of action do you take? And when you take massive action, what kind of results do you get? You get massive results. And when you get massive results, where does your belief go, up or down? And that's the cycle of success. And you're going to be responsible. Hopefully now we've shown you enough to give you excitement and belief that these are the best products, it's the best company, and it's the best opportunity. What you have to do now is take massive action to get massive results, both with your body, with the product, and then also in the business when you go and promote the business and work with the person that's sharing this with you. But I promise you now, results only follow action. So if at any point you're not getting the results, you've got to look at the action that you're taking. And I promise you, if you do take massive action, you'll get huge results. So here's some 7 steps, call to action just in closing. I want you to revisit your goals. Write down as well. Don't just think about it. Write down, why are you here? Why are you looking at this presentation? Somebody shared it with you, but you took the chance to look at it. Okay, so what is it that you want to get? And get clear with that. If you're not already registered, get your license, right? It's £38. It's completely guaranteed by Herbalife. You've literally got nothing to do. Get started, right? Order your products and commit to a great result. Everything starts with your own result first. So, you don't have to think, how do I sell this? We're not looking for salespeople. We're looking for people to share the results that they believe in. But you've got to use the products to make sure that you believe in it. Decide how you want to qualify for supervisor and get your 50%. That's a key point. Get back to your mentor now, like literally the minute you get off this presentation. Pick up the phone, message your mentor, and get a clear plan of how you can get started. Play the Herbalife game. Do the training and attend the events to learn the skills, okay? Like anything, this is a business and you've got to learn stuff. The great thing about this business is you don't have to go to university for 3 years. You don't have to go and get 10 years worth of qualifications before you can start earning money. You can learn and earn at the same time, but you must commit the time to learn because why wouldn't you? This is the keys to financial freedom. So it requires some certain skills. Play the game, learn how to play the game. You can watch this presentation over and over to learn the marketing plan and then literally walk up the marketing plan step by step and create your life. So guys, that's it for me today. Get back to your mentor and let's get you started. I'm super excited for you in your new life.